Zed left a comment saying, Seniac, can you make a city where cars aren't allowed at all? I mean, yes, Zed. Apart from sounding like a broken record, I'll do this one for you guys. Welcome back to another experimental video in here in City Skylines. Again, I think we can all agree, this is the #1 channel for the most pointless experiments ever in City Skylines, which is pretty cool, isn't it? I'll take that with all its glory. Guys, welcome back to another one. We're going to be creating a city, and every single road, we're going to try and ban every single type of vehicle to see what happens. Now, if you enjoy this, want to see more experiments in the future, then one, make sure you smash that like button down below. And if you haven't already, guys, please make sure you subscribe so you don't miss on cooler experiments like this in the future. So this is going to be quite interesting because not only are we going to build like a small little city, but I've never actually thought about banning every single vehicle. Like, I mean, I've done experiments in the past where you ban like certain types, but if I actually fully ban using every single road, every type of vehicle, will no one enter? Because I know sometimes when you kind of have that kind of ban set up, they still kind of ignore you and do it anyway. So this is going to be really interesting. So I think first things first, and we're going to create a basic city. Now I don't want to go too big, too crazy, ultimately because right, it's a lot of roads I've got to make sure that I kind of ban. So we're going to kind of keep it nice and small and short to begin with. So let's go up by 40. By 70, let's go by 40 again. So we kind of make this big, beautiful radius that will kind of switch things up a little bit. So that's kind of the outskirt roads. Again, I'm not going to go too mental. I probably will end up going like too mental. But let's do it, boys. So, oh my goodness me, how did I mess up that at the very beginning? So we're going to keep it basic. So because the thing how it works is when you kind of ban a vehicle on a road, you can select that road to copy and paste it along the whole, like from intersection to intersection. So if I kind of create these roads, you know, where there's not too many crossings and it's not too many setups that I've got to pretty much change. So this is the last one then. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. And that is our basic city, or layout, so to speak. So let's actually get the traffic light set up right now. And if we go to vehicle restrictions, and if I select this, I can then ban all vehicles. Now, zoom in. Beautiful. And if I select, now can you select multiple roads? You can't even select multiple roads. But if I ban it there, apply it between two junctions, you see how it then continues. So ban, apply. You see how this is now working? So ban, apply. So it does it literally between junctions. So it really changed there. So I go ban, apply. It's pretty cool, isn't it? We're literally banning every vehicle. And I'm going to see, I don't even know, right, what's going to happen. If you want to give some predictions of what you think is going to happen, guys, then go ahead, do it. We can see if any of you are right. But I think, right, the majority of vehicles will literally ignore it. Or they'll come by vehicle, stop, get off, and then walk the rest. That is what I think is going to literally happen. So again, like I said, we're banning all vehicles on this section. And then we'll go ban, apply to all of that. Oh man, I'm kind of excited. I'm hoping that it does work. I'm hoping that they don't ignore it and it actually does work. And then there's literally no vehicles. It's not going to bode well for like the emergency services. But what can we do? There's not much we can do, guys. And the same for the garbage as well. Oh my, if it actually works and service vehicles cannot move anywhere, then the city is going to just blow up. It's going to be on fire. I know it. So every road that I have right now literally has every type of vehicle now banned. You cannot go anywhere. Technically, you can't go anywhere. But we'll see. Right. So let's bring up the bulldozing tool, right? And I wonder if anything would change once I integrate and add in the road. So if I do a one-way coming straight down, and if I kind of go out here, I put the anarchy on like that. So I'll turn this one to a two-way. So on face value, I will allow these three chunks of road to be able to go anywhere you want, like vehicles allowed. But after that, no, nothing. Actually, I will ban this one as well. So they can come down, turn around, and they can get off here and walk the rest. I reckon that's what they'll do. But I don't know. I don't know. There's only really one way to find out, isn't there? So let's actually now get the water all set up. So we can actually try and get this city up and running as quick as possible. And then obviously, I do the usual stuff. I'll kind of do like a big residential area. I'll do a small little commercial area, small little industrial area. Keep it nice and basic, so it's just all normal. And then we'll see what happens. That's another thing. It's like the commercial industrial is actually going to die again, only if they do follow the instructions and not enter. But you just never know, do you guys? You literally just never freaking know. So let's get set up then a big boy of our Tesla Gigafactory right there. So that provides all the electricity. And I think we are ready to go right now, guys. Are you ready to see this? Are you ready to see if this actually works and we can literally ban every single video in this city? Let's find out. So I'm going to put into pause for a second. So in pause, we'll do residential, 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 going all around here up to that point. Do commercial, commercial. We'll do industrial, industrial. We'll do some offices. And then we'll do residential going around the whole of the outskirts as well. So, yeah. This is going to be fun, isn't it? Right, into play mode then. So, let's see what happens. Right, this is my prediction. They will ignore it and they'll still enter and drive about. That's my prediction. I could be completely wrong, but I would like to think the game has got some kind of common sense. But then again, why would the mod allow you to ban the vehicles on the road and vehicles still use the road? It's like in past experience though. But that's the thing though. In past experience, I've banned certain vehicles and certain roads, but yeah, they still use it. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Let's have a little fast forward then until people start arriving to this beautiful city. So I think while we wait then, I'm gonna. Oh, do we have no sewage set up? No, I don't. Right, actually, people are now moving in. I just realised what I've done. I literally just realised what I did. Right, there we go. Whoopsie daisy. Right, what I said was then, why don't we place down some schools quickly? So if I drop a school there and there. Have I got the anarchy still on? I kind of have, haven't I? Yeah. We'll do a high school. So drop that there. And we'll do one there. We'll do a university over here. And there we go. Right. There is no vehicles at the moment. But people are definitely moving in. So when I see the first vehicle turn off the road, I'm going to hit pause straight away and put it into play mode to see exactly what happens. Oh, man, I'm hyped. What's also interesting as well, you normally get like vehicles coming out of the industrial area, but there's nothing at the moment, so it could possibly work. If they do literally come and stop and then they get out around here, we can have like ridiculous traffic jams. We really are. So somehow I'm making profit each week. I don't know. Oh! Here we go. Right, into play mode. Here's our first vehicle. Where's it going to go? Yeah. Oh my god, this could actually work. This could actually work when no vehicle is able to enter the main streets. They're doing what I thought they would do. Oh, we're going to have some big traffic jams. We really are. These are oh, there's fire everywhere right now. If I place down a fire depot, nothing's going to happen. They'll act like there's coverage. But again, nothing's going to happen. I can throw this stuff down. But at the end of the day, nothing is going to happen. Well, you think nothing's going to happen. Hold on! I'm choking. I'm choking on my words. There is vehicles! I did not sign up for these vehicles to enter. How are they entering? And that's what I want to know. Is it because they're stuck in that lane? If they... I don't know how they're doing that. See, I told you some of them like to ignore it. We have a police car patrolling right now. How is that police car able to patrol? I don't know. But let's fast forward again. So yeah, like I said, they do kind of ignore it. They do kind of ignore. Service vehicles kind of ignore it too. It's all burning down. I mean, the one vehicle that I would like to inaugurate is the fire station, but that just simply doesn't want to do anything anyway. But I mean, what I'm seeing is vehicles coming in, right? They're parking up, but they're not being used. So it shows you that they can't get back into it and do what they've got to do. This is interesting, man. This really is interesting. So I'm kind of intrigued to find out. They all kind of stop on this little section there. It's going to take forever to get them all through. But I'm kind of intrigued to see what the long-term effects are in a city where you can't drive. I would really like to know what the long-term effects are. Because the industrial section's pointless. Garbage collection's weak. Policing's weak. Fire's weak, from what we can see. So, but there's a lot of. There's gonna be like. I mean, there's already quite a few people walking around right now. Just wait until everybody's fully got in. And it's interesting how it's only this one side. There's not really anybody coming off this side to come in. That's also very interesting. It really is. But we'll give it some time, and we'll see what exactly happened. I think everyone's now officially moved in. Yeah, nobody else come in. And we're starting to see a lot of issues right now. So policing and garbage and fire are really bad. The garbage is making everyone sick and people are dying. Buildings are being demolished. I think we'll get to a point where there's such a big death wave and the hearses can't pick anybody up that nobody new will then eventually move in. Look at this already. This is not good. You need vehicles so badly. I've also kind of noticed as well that on the vehicle restrictions, they'll jump in the vehicle and they'll drive so far, and as soon as they hit the next junction, it pulls over and they get out, because obviously they can't drive to the next junction. So even if they do try and attempt to drive, they still got to. It's so weird not seeing any vehicles really moving about. It's like that one there. So they'll jump in there, drive, and then because they can't get to that next junction there, they'll get out and stop. It's weird. It really is really weird. But my population is now starting to decline. It really is. So I don't know how long it will hold out for. I mean, you get the odd people who try to move back in. But on the front of it, my population is just simply going down. Down and down and down. Which is not great. Now, these guys are complaining over here. Then multiple problems. One of them is that there is no goods to sell because, again, they can't bring the goods to the store. The industrial area is just abandoned because they can't produce anything. I'm surprised some of the service vehicles can do the rounds. How much trash has this got? This has got trash, so they are picking up some type of trash. But not a lot. We're going to get little waves now of like people moving out. Then we get like little plus waves as new people move in to fill the newer buildings that get regenerated. Before then they go through the same issues that we've had before. So literally, right guys, we have starved our city. We really have. And it's crazy, man. It is crazy. Now, I've banned vehicles, but what I haven't banned is a subway line. You see where I'm going with this? Do you see where I'm going with this? It won't fully change much, but it could possibly change. So if I do it around the outskirts, now the reason we don't do it on the outskirts is because these are the furthest points away from everything. If you're in the middle, you can walk, you know, either way to it. So if I just do this, I'm just going to human myself. And if I do a loop, again, this is only a form of public transport they're going to be able to take right now. If I do one the opposite way round, there we go. Do we see people going to it? Yeah, people are using the subway line, so they can travel around, which makes it a little bit easier. But again, it doesn't really solve the issues. It doesn't, does it? Doesn't really solve any issues. It just kind of makes their life a tiny bit easier. But I'm never getting back up to 5,000 population. This is so weird. Let's check out some of the city statistics. So happiness then, not great, not great. It's actually decreasing as well. Weirdly enough, it's only office happiness that is increasing. Oh no, a bit of residential is increasing too, but they're not fully that happy. Traffic. Guys, look at that. We've solved it. We got an 86% traffic flow. We're killing the game. If this was a traffic challenge right now, you'd be so happy and pleased. Public transport then. People are like being pushed and moved around, which is good. They're using it, so maybe it's got some benefits, but ultimately not great, is it? Land value. It's not too shabby. They're like, yeah, you know what? Pollution free. What is the pollution like, actually? Where's the pollution one? I always forget which one's pollution. This one here, isn't it? Only you're really seeing it in the industrial area. And there's not much elsewhere. Which is pretty cool. Pollution free. This is a very organic city, guys. Vegans will love living here. They can roast their tofu. Tofu, there we go. On these burning buildings. Enjoy! So yeah. I don't know how to react to this one. It's definitely really weird. So what's the births to death scenario? 17% unemployed. Of course there is. We're getting more births than deaths, which is not too bad. Not too bad at all. Look at that. No seniors at all. Okay. So, I don't know if this subway is enabled or improved anything. I don't think it has. I don't think it has at all. But the city with no vehicles is not very good, is it? I've banned all cars and it's just not really working out. It really isn't. They try to keep putting a hearse out, but it's not going anywhere. I think we're going to fluctuate now between this and not go any further. I don't think we can fully run a city into the ground. I don't think we have the ability to do that. But I don't know. We've actually climbed a little bit back up. Well, hang on. I need to view the graphs. Let me view the city statistics. So the population changes. So we went up and then came down, and then it's slowly going back up again. It has its little moments. Influx there. So yeah, available jobs. I would have thought that would be like on the decrease, because as time goes on, the buildings become unusable. It just dips down. Maybe not. Education levels. Where's that? On the rise, which is pretty good. Tourists. We have 3 tourists. Nice. Is happiness on the rise? It kind of goes with the population change, doesn't it? It kind of does. We're not getting better, but it's not getting worse. It kind of is. Well, it is, isn't it? It really is at this point. It's such a weird experiment, but what we can take from this is, nah. You can't fully run a city with no vehicles. You need them so bad, so bad. But what if? So I was going to say, what if I use cargo to come in, but then there'll be no point because they can't really go anywhere. If citizens were smart, and if the game gave us the ability where citizens can carry goods, then that could work out, because it's just not happening. It's just not happening, boys. Really, is it? And I don't know how we're climbing up to 5,000 population at this point. I don't know how that's working, but it is. So we've fully banned vehicles. The city does not like it, but there we go. This experiment was Basically for you, Zed. You crazy fool. Hope you guys did enjoy this. If you did, smash that like button down below. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, goodbye.